Hello everybody, my name is Smarty, short for Smarty Reads, and welcome back. Today I'm going to read chapter 10 of Mallory McDonald's Baby Expert. It's called The Truth. Wow. Before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. Also, share this video with your friends and family so they can watch me read as well. Other than that, let's begin. The Truth. I roll over in bed and look at the clock on my nightstand. It's only 8:15 a.m. I just woke up and already my brain is thinking about one thing, and that one thing is that two of my best friends aren't my friends anymore. They haven't called me, and the truth is they're not going to call me. They're having too much fun with their new baby brother. Even though it's early, I get out of bed, brush my teeth, and tie a pretty yellow bow around Cheeseburger's neck. I'm determined to make today a better day than yesterday. I'm going to call Ch.11 and see if she wants to come over and watch a movie with me, I say to Cheeseburger. And then to the top right corner, there's Cheeseburger wearing a yellow bow tie. Bow. I throw on some leggings and a sweatshirt. I put my hair in a ponytail on top of my head, walk down to the hall to the kitchen, pick up the phone and dial Ch.11's number. Her mother answers. She says Ch.11 is still sleeping. I hang up the phone and look at Cheeseburger. Now what? I ask my cat. Cheeseburger stretches and points her paw toward the room next door to mine. It looks like she's pointing to Max's room. She purrs like she's trying to tell me something. I think I get it. You think I should ask Max if he wants to watch a movie? Cheeseburger nuzzles her leg like that's exactly what she wants to do. I hardly ever ask Max to do things like watch movies with me, but now that I've declared my independence, there are a lot of things I'm doing that I've never done before. I scoop up Cheeseburger, walk down the hall to Max's room, and knock on the door. Go away, a grumpy voice yells at me. I ignore the voice and open the door. When I walk into Max's room, he pulls his cover up over his face. What part of "go away" you don't understand? Don't understand, he asks. Even though Max doesn't seem happy to see me, I ask my question anyway. Do you want to watch a movie with me? And then at the bottom there's Max, still in bed and then there's Cheeseburger and Mallory. Max doesn't take his head out from under his covers. Does it look like I want to watch a movie with you? Max can be rude when he first wakes up, but I don't let his rudeness get me down. I thought it would be fun to do something together. Max pulls back his cover and sits up in bed. That's what your friends are for. I explained to him that Ch.11 is still sleeping and that I've declared my independence from Marianne and Joey. Congratulations, says Max. You finally got rid of Kangaroo Boy and Bird Brain. Max shakes his head like he can't believe I didn't do this a long time ago. I don't think Max gets it. I tell him that even though I'm the one that declared my independence, I didn't do it because I wanted to. Max groans like I'm the one who doesn't get it. He puts his head back down on his pillows, pulls his cover over his head so I can tell he's done talking about this. I sigh. My brother was no help. I leave his room and go back to the kitchen. I put food in Cheeseburger's bowl. I pour myself a glass of orange juice. But before I can drink it, the doorbell rings. Mallory, can you get it? Mom shouts from the laundry room. I pick up Cheeseburger and go to the door. It's probably someone selling something boring like wrapping paper, I say to my cat. But when I open the door, there's no wrapping paper salesman. Just my best friends. Hey, 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 says Marianne. I don't say hey, hey, hey back. I wasn't expecting to see Marianne and Joey. And then there's Mallory and Marianne, and then there's Joey holding a box of donuts and Mallory and Cheeseburger. I'm not sure what to say. Joey holds up a box of donuts. Want to come with us to the wish pond for breakfast? Before I can say anything, Marianne links her arm through mine like she's not taking no for an answer. When we sit down on the wish pond, Joey opens the box of donuts. He gives me one with sprinkles on it. He knows that's my favorite. Marianne starts talking. Mallory, we feel awful about something. When you forgot to tell us that you came over yesterday morning. We were sound asleep when you came to our house, and Winnie never told us until late last night, right before we went to bed, says Joey. I don't say anything right away. Just because they bought donuts and apologized doesn't mean everything is okay. After a minute, I tell my friends that I came over because I had a fun surprise planned for them. I tell them about the picnic breakfast and the scavenger hunt I planned. I didn't think you wanted to see me yesterday, I say. That's not true, Marianne and Joey say at the same time. Yesterday was just a misunderstanding, says Marianne. I pick a sprinkle off my donut. Mallory, maybe it seems like ever since Charlie was born, that's all we care about. But that's not true. Charlie is cute, but he can also be tough to have around, says Joey. That's right, says Marianne. He cries a lot, and when he does, it's impossible to sleep. When we came over yesterday, we were asleep because we've been up most of the night listening to Charlie scream. Joey nods. The idea of having a new brother is cool, but actually having him isn't always easy. I put my donut down on a rock beside me. I tell Joey and Marianne and Joey about what Pamela said about her cousin Henry and how he felt when his little sister was born. I guess I didn't really believe that it could be so hard. Joey and Marianne take turns telling me how hard it can be. Telling me how it can be hard. When you watch TV, you can't hear what's being said over Charlie's crying, says Marianne. Trust me, he can be very loud. Marianne covers her ears like she's demonstrating what she has to do when he cries. I can't help but giggle. Our house always smells like a dirty diaper, says Joey. He holds his nose to show me what that's like. I laugh out loud. Joey always looks really funny holding his nose. And then to the left, there's Marianne, holding her ears shut, because Charlie's screaming is super loud. And our house is a mess, says Marianne. Joey nods like it's true. There's baby stuff everywhere. This morning I tripped over car seat and almost dropped the donuts. Joey does a demo of what he looked like. I hold my stomach while I laugh. I start to say something, but Marianne and Joey keep talking. Charlie is our brother, says Joey. Marianne picks up where Joey leaves off. And you're our best friend. He's important to us, but you are too, in a different way. I nod. This is finally making sense. I look down at my donut. What I'm about to say isn't easy to admit. Before Charlie was born, I thought having a new baby on Wish Pond Road would be like when I got Cheeseburger. I was really excited. I pictured all of us doing fun stuff with the baby. And in the top right corner, there's Joey holding his nose. Then, when he was born, it seemed like you were doing fun stuff with him and not with me. I look at Marianne and Joey. That's what I'm going to say. What I'm going to say next is important. There's a big difference between a kitten and a baby. I guess I was jealous that you were spending so much time with Charlie. But I get it now. I'm sorry if I wasn't being a good friend. Marianne and Joey look at each other like they're glad I understand. We're sorry if we made you feel left out, says Joey. Marianne nods like she agrees. We want to fix that, she says. You've barely seen Charlie since he was born, says Joey. We really want you to come over and get to know him, says Marianne. When? I ask. Today, Marianne and Joey say at the same time. It makes me feel good that my friends want me to get to know their little brother. Maybe it's time to give Charlie another chance. I stand up. What are we waiting for? I ask. You'd better get ready. Remember, Charlie is loud, says Marianne. And smelly, says Joey. Loud and smelly don't scare me, I say. I link my arms through Marianne's and Joey's, and we head up toward their house. together. That's the end of that chapter. I'll see you next time when I read A Real Surprise. Bye, everyone.